guys, and happy Monday. And what a freaking Monday it is. I want y'all to know that it is 7:36 and I'm in the car. This never happens. I was ready to walk out the door at 7:30. Of course, I had to take a story of it, or make a story of it real quick and get my car loaded up. But I'm gonna actually probably be like a few minutes early. I don't know if that's happened since like my first week that I worked there. But I decided to get up 10 minutes earlier and not watch YouTube videos while I get ready, because I feel like that is one thing that distracts me and makes the process longer. Even though I don't feel like it, you know, when I'm doing it, I don't feel like it does. But let me tell you, I can't believe how quick I got ready today. And the other good news is that Charlie went back to work today, so I didn't even have him to help load up my car or, you know, warm up my breakfast or anything. So I had to do all of that and put the dogs up and give everybody their treats. Who am I? Am I a new person? Did I somehow change overnight? We shall see. Maybe I like her. I don't know. And it has not made a difference getting up 10 minutes early. Really, it's just that last alarm. You know, I'm not allowing myself to sleep that extra amount of time. Like, my alarms are still going off at the same time. I just moved my very last alarm up by really 8 minutes. So it's not even that much earlier. So anywho, I'm just trying to, you know, be better about that, because it's become a bad habit, and everybody there is always late 5 or 10 minutes. But I mean, I was really pushing it, you know, to where almost every day it was like 15 minutes late, and it just kept getting later and later and later the more exercises that I had. And I had talked to one of the girls. She was like, well, maybe you can split your exercise up, you know, and do your walking in the morning and then do your core work or whatever, your push-ups and all that in the evenings. And I thought about that, but I don't want to do that. I'm afraid to break that habit. So Friday I was on time, and today, and even Friday, I had to like drive Charlie's car, which was more difficult for me. It is freezing in here. Charlie took my car yesterday to Sam's Club. Woo. But yeah, so excited for myself. But anyway, enough about that. I hope that you all had a great weekend. Mine was uneventful overall, I guess. We didn't really do anything. I feel like lots of times on Saturdays, my day just kind of gets away from me. You know, it's like by the time that I get up and make Athena breakfast for myself, hang out a little bit, and then try to get ready, it's like lunchtime by the time that I get ready on Saturdays. And, you know, then I always want my Saturday nap, which Athena, she kind of balks at, but she did take a nap this Saturday. But her moms have both been sick, and my daughter texted me when she got home and said, Athena's sick. And I was like, really? And anyway, I don't really think that she's sick, and neither one of them have COVID. They both have been tested. But my daughter, she's been having trouble sleeping at night because she just won't stop coughing. It's like she's fine during the day. So I don't know. I know she's been to like a walk-in, you know, for like her COVID test. I think they tested her for flu, for everything, and it was all negative, and just told her it was a cold. But, you know, she's pregnant. So she is like 30 weeks now. If she's not better today, I'm going to text her and tell her she needs to call her OBGYN and maybe go in and have them check her just to see what they think, or if they think she needs some kind of antibiotic or anything, because I just don't want her sitting around being sick for too long. So, anywho. But other than that, I mean, Athena was fine. I mean, she was just a little grumpy whenever she got up from her nap. She said she didn't sleep, but Charlie went upstairs to get her, and she was asleep. So it's like she doesn't even know that she took a nap, you know? But anyway, I am super excited, hopefully, to get to work on time if the traffic moves. Of course, now I'm just sitting here at this super long red light. It's like, don't mess up my goals, traffic. My phone always tells me it takes like 18 to 19 minutes for me to get to work. And it's not really that far from my house. It's just this slow-ass traffic and this road and all of these red lights. And people really go slow. I mean, I'm not lying. When I say they go slow, they go slow. And probably because they know they're going to have to stop at every red light. But I want to go fast because I want to make it through every green light. I don't want to get stopped. So, anywho, yeah, we didn't really do anything Saturday after Athena got picked up. We did go to church, which I will see in, I guess, the Saturday's grocery haul vlog. And I wasn't going to go do any shopping, but we did go just to Shoe Carnival. I'm just looking for like some cute black wedge type pumps to wear to work for fall and winter. They didn't have anything. I did buy one pair of Clarks that are, I don't know what they'll look like with pants. I don't know if I'll end up wearing them or not. They were marked down to $35. So I thought that was a pretty good price because I know that Clarks are good shoes, and they actually were in a wide. I have a short, wide foot. So certain things are hard for me to find. So I've been looking at all of these little wedges because I really just want something I can slip on, not have to wear socks with, and you know, it not hurt my toes. That's the problem that I have with closed-toed shoes too. It hurts my toenails. So anywho, as much as I love fall and winter, the shoes are an issue for me. Now I do have some cute little black boots and booties and stuff like that to wear. So super excited to get into that, but it's still a little bit too warm for that in my opinion. So anyway, I think I'm gonna have to resort to ordering some shoes online, even though it's hard for me because of my short, wide feet. It's like I can order clothes pretty easily, but shoes are a little more difficult. And then sometimes, I mean, I wear like an 8, but sometimes like shoes like that, for some reason, it's like they slip off my heel. I'll just walk out of them, which is really weird. But when I was a kid, I remember I had like these little cork inserts that I got at some place my grandmother took me to get some shoes. And they were just like a little half cork thing. And it's like you could put them in your shoe and your foot wouldn't slip out. You know, it's like it wouldn't let your foot go any further forward, if that makes sense. So I did order me some of those off of Amazon because that is a problem that I have with a lot of shoes, is they want to slip off my feet. So anyway, so I'm probably going to have to start the process of ordering a pair on Amazon, trying them on, sending them back, all of that stuff, which I was hoping to avoid. But I've checked every shoe store here in town. I mean, I've checked the TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross, Off-Broadway, Shoe Carnival, all of that stuff. And still can't find any shoes. So, but in other news, I'm happy Charlie's going back to work today, which when I came downstairs from working out, he was in the kitchen, which surprised me. I was like, oh, you scared me. I didn't know that you were going to be up. And he said he didn't sleep good. And I was like, why not? He always sleeps good, y'all. Like, he's never had like a sleepless night in his life. He, I guess, kind of had like that anxiety, which he didn't call it anxiety. I said, that's anxiety. You know, like when you're kind of anxious about getting up the next day and going back to work and all of that stuff. So anyway, I always get nervous if something's different or if I have to get up early or something like that. It gives me a certain amount of anxiety. Oh my God, I've got to get out from behind this car. Or this bus, this Rover bus. I don't even know if it's the bus's fault, but now I'm on the bumpy road. So yeah, the only thing that I really bought this weekend was that one pair of shoes. We went to Publix and got a few little things Saturday night that was left out of my Kroger grocery haul. Except whenever I went to make my meal, I did realize that I didn't have my salsa yesterday, which is irritating because that was not an item that Kroger put on the list. It's just like sometimes whenever I add things to my cart on the Kroger app, they just disappear or something. I don't know what happens to them. But, yeah, once I got ready to make my Instant Pot recipe, which I have to say I am a fan of the Instant Pot. I didn't know. I had no idea. I've always been so scared to use it. But this time, which Charlie had left to go to Sam's Club because we were out of cat litter. And I did my fruit and everything, and I thought, oh crap, like I need him here. Like he's the one that figured out how to put the lid on it, because I don't have just like the regular Instant Pot. I have the Ninja Foodie, so you have to change the lid. And so I went ahead and like made my breakfast, because I never filmed that, and just got that out of the way. And then it seemed like it was taking him forever, and I thought, well, I'm going to go ahead and get the foodie out and see what I can do. And I figured out how to put the lid on it. It took me a minute because I was trying to put it on wrong. And anyway, I did it all. Super excited about that. I did have him like take the oven mitt and release like the last little bit of steam, because I was scared of doing that. So he did that part, and otherwise I did the rest of it myself. I was super excited. And I didn't know, I just didn't know how easy Instant Pot meals were. You know, the hardest part is just getting your ingredients together, and then it's kind of like crock pot meals. You know, you can just dump it all in there and it does all the work for you. And so it's called a Mexican casserole. I don't know if I'm going to just eat it plain. I'm thinking about putting some of it in a wrap tonight and trying that and see how I like it, and then just eat the rest of it plain or on lettuce or something. We shall see how I end up doing it. But the meal itself is 6 points per serving. So it's not like I feel like I have a whole lot of points to play with, like 2 or 3 points, you know. So the wrap would add an extra point. I would use Chobani non-fat Greek yogurt as sour cream, and don't know if I probably will put a little bit of Taco Bell hot sauce on it. We'll see. That will be tonight. We'll just kind of figure that out once I get home. I might do like a little small salad and then like one quesadilla, which the last Instant Pot meal that I made, I ended up really liking it more in the quesadilla, so I ended up separating it, but it was kind of a smaller portion. This is a pretty big portion, so I don't think that it would all even fit in like 2 quesadillas. We'll see. Ooh, sorry, it's dark. Where's my light? Hello? All right, there we go. Now you can see me. But anyways, I'm gonna get off here. I'm fixing to be turning here on the street that my work is on. I don't want to talk too much because I probably will have 3 full car chats in the video this week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday kind of seems to be my trend. The one that's coming out tomorrow night will be a little bit different because it has Labor Day in it, and I just did a little bit more vlogging that day, so I don't know how long that video is. I know all my videos are long. I hope y'all don't mind. But honestly, I can't hardly do a short video. Even if my videos are like 30 minutes, I feel like they're too short, that there's not enough material or content. But yeah, I don't know how people put out like these 5 and 10 minute videos. I can't hardly say hello and goodbye in that amount of time. And maybe that's that Southern thing in me. You know, I used to talk on the phone all the time. And anyway, you know, we would be like, all right, we got to go, bye. And then we just keep on talking and be like, all right, I got to go, bye. And keep on talking. And then finally we would get to the point where we'd be like, okay, we really got to get off this phone now. And just have to force ourselves to get off. But that's just that talker in me. And again, talking to y'all is just like talking to my best friends. I love y'all. So y'all have a good day. I will see you at lunch. I have my sandwich and fruit. I'm back to my normal stuff this week. I did not... Last week's meal prep was hard prepping all of that food, which I think I said at the end of my meal prep video, you know, that I just about had a breakdown prepping all that food. And I really did, because man, oh man, was I exhausted that day. I just did like all of the extras. So I did not want it to be that difficult this week. And it was a lot easier. I mean, I was done by like 5:15 or so, which is pretty good for me. But anywho, I will check in with y'all at lunch. Alrighty guys, I am eating my lunch. I have my turkey sandwich and my fruit and my yogurt dip. I gotta put my grape crystallite in my water because man, I am craving one. And I am getting ready to start editing the weekly vlog that I need to finish today. I haven't started it yet other than just pulling in the clips. So anywho, and that's Charlie texting in there saying how his day is going. I knew it would be rough for him going back today, so he sent a sad face to me, but he's making it. But anywho, I'm gonna eat and edit, and I will check in with y'all later. Oh, for snack this afternoon, I do have my normal Fiber One brownie and banana. Back to basics again this week. Hey guys, so it is Monday evening, and we are going to have the Instant Pot Mexican casserole. So I have mine heated up here, but I think I'm going to go ahead and do mine in the quesadillas like I did the last Instant Pot Mexican dish. I can't remember if it was a casserole or not, but I really ended up liking it that way. And if I have a little bit extra that won't go in there, then I'll just eat it on the side. I think Charlie's going to eat his with chips. I'll show it to you real quick, and then I'm going to get my wraps out and make, I think, 2 quesadillas. So this is 6 points, and then that will end up making it, what, 8 points, because they're a point each for the Olay Extreme Wellness wraps. But this is what it looks like heated up, and I think that it will fit perfectly in the 2 wraps. And then I'm going to put a little bit of the Chobani non-fat Greek yogurt and the Taco Bell hot sauce on the side to dip it in. I may mix those together. Flip you back around. I may mix those together. I was watching Molly Bailey. I don't know if any of y'all watch her or not, but she made like a little sauce with hot sauce and mayonnaise, which I hate mayonnaise. I wouldn't do that, but I thought, you know, I could take that hot sauce and add the yogurt in there, and I bet that would be kind of the same thing. And then she used it and kind of drizzled it over her bowl that she was making or whatever. So maybe I'll try that tonight just to see how that turns out. I mean, if I hate it, I'll have it on the side. I'll just, you know, separate it, but usually I end up dipping in both anyway. So I'm gonna grab my wraps. I think Charlie's just gonna eat his with chips. He's taking the lid off his little container, so I think he's just gonna do chips and try his tonight. And I'm gonna make my quesadillas real quick. They'll toast up super quick in the skillet. Alright guys, here are my 2 quesadillas that I did, and then I did go ahead and mix in, I don't know if you can see that it's kind of like an orangey color, but I just mixed the yogurt and the Taco Bell hot sauce together to dip it in. So I tasted it, it tastes pretty good, pretty spicy. So I'm gonna go enjoy this and watch a little TV, and I will probably check in with y'all tomorrow. Which, by the way, we will have our muffins that we made. We each had 2 of them last night. They are 1 point each. They're pretty good. We will give them a definite rating later in the week, but to me they're good. I think that I can make something homemade better, but they're still good. It was still worth it. But anywho, I'm going to go eat, and I will see y'all in the morning probably. Good morning guys, and happy Tuesday. We are not gonna do a card chat today, so I just wanted to say good morning. I'm just wearing this really sheer leopard print or cheetah print, whatever that is, top from Express. This is from years ago, but this is just one of those things that, you know, in my opinion never goes out, and I love it. It's got a little tie on the side. It's a little big on me, but I think it's a medium. But anywho, I've had it for a long time, and I've been able to wear it no matter how small or really how big I've gotten. So it's like one of those really versatile pieces. And then just black pants, black shoes, the huge. And it is a 738. I am getting ready to walk out the door. I have been on time. Today will be my third day if I go now. All of the animals have their little treats. There's Maya and Luna and Nico. Of course, Luna's going to steal Maya's. I have all my stuff, my water. I spilled my eggs this morning, made a huge mess. Oh my gosh, I would have already been out of here. But anyway, I will see y'all at lunchtime. I got my protein coffee, all that stuff. Alrighty, it is lunchtime. I have my sandwich for 4 points, my fruit for 0, and my non-fat Greek yogurt for 0. I've already drank like most of a grape crystallite. I needed some caffeine this morning. Finished my coffee early. I don't know, I'm just kind of headachy. I'm kind of coming down off my period, so I just think that it's kind of like a hormone headache today. I don't know, but I am getting ready to start editing the grocery haul, and tonight the weekly vlog goes up. It's a long one tonight, so I hope that y'all have enjoyed it, because you would have already seen it before you see this one. But anywho, I'm gonna eat, edit, and I will check in with y'all when I get home. Hey guys, so it is Tuesday evening and I am cuddled up on the couch because I do not feel good and I'm freezing. My head and neck hurt all day today at work, and then as the day went on, I started to get like a little tickle in my throat and a little bit of a cough, which my daughter and her wife have both been sick. They were both tested for COVID and negative and told it was just a cold, but I messaged them. I was like, so how did y'all's cold start? And they replied, it was like, oh no, that's exactly how it started. So I hope that I am not getting sick. But my neck was hurting so bad today, I decided to message my doctor or call my doctor and see about getting another one of those ablations done on my nerves, because, I mean, it was like excruciating. And anyway, my head and everything was hurting on and off all day. Hopefully it is just a cold. We shall see. Well, hopefully it's not a cold. Hopefully it's just a bad day. Hopefully I wake up in the morning and I feel fine. But as of right now, I am freezing, and Charlie is heating up my dinner and going to bring it to me, I hope. We are having the honey balsamic glazed chicken tonight with the quinoa and veggies. It's super good. We had it Sunday night, and I highly recommend this meal. I was going to plate it up all pretty for y'all, but I'm not. I'm just going to show you in the plastic container because I am too tired to fool with it. And I have editing to do and a bunch of other stuff. So I have planted here on the couch, and this is probably where I'm going to stay until I get ready to go to bed tonight. I have Sophie over here with me. Say hi, Sophie. The dogs are looking woolly. I have an appointment for them to get groomed. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday. This Saturday, all 3 of the cats get to go to the vet. So Charlie and I are going to have a fun day taking them Saturday. And I'm not sure if we'll have Athena or not. I guess it depends on if I'm sick. We'll see. She wasn't feeling good. I don't know if she's got a full-blown cold or not either. So I'm sure that she transferred it to me. Thanks, Athena. But Charlie just brought my dinner. Let me see if I can pick it up here and show you. There it is. It's lots of chicken. Of course, he cut it up for me. Y'all know how I am. And then quinoa. So the quinoa is 5 points, and the chicken and veggies and everything is 3 points. So it is an 8-point dinner. The points come from the pesto, and there's a little bit of honey in there. And the balsamic vinegar, I'm not sure if it has points or not, but that's what it came out to in my tracker whenever I plugged it in. But it is super good. It's that sauce that I poured over it at the end that really brings out that flavor. I mean, you marinate it in the pesto and everything, but it's so good. Highly recommend trying this. It's a skinny taste recipe. It will be linked in the meal prep video that you just saw. But it's probably like my 3rd or 4th time making it. I really enjoy this meal. It's not too heavy either. You know, I have that Mexican meal that we had last night. That was a pretty big meal. Y'all hear those cats? Somebody asked me if the cats ever smack at each other. Sounds like an all-out brawl in there. Somebody's hissing. It's not Maya, so it's Nico and Luna. I don't know what they're doing. But anyway, I'm going to eat and start editing. And I will check in with y'all probably in the morning. We'll see how I feel in the morning. Hopefully better. Try to go to bed a little bit early tonight or whatever. I will still try to get up at my normal time, but if I feel sick in the morning, then I will not work out, because that's where I will listen to my body and not push it, you know. Hey, they are fighting. What are y'all doing? Cats, I swear. It's like living with a bunch of crazy people. Anyway, love you guys. Talk to you in the morning. Good morning, guys, and happy Wednesday. It is 7:41. I am in the car on my way to work. I'm doing so good. I'm so proud of myself. Yay! I really have to. The hardest thing is keeping myself from sitting there watching YouTube videos. It is just such a habit when I'm getting ready. It's like I have to touch my phone in some way as soon as I get out of the shower. This morning I didn't. All I did was check the time so that because I had to shave today. If y'all know me, y'all know I shave on Wednesday, and that takes me like an extra 10 minutes. And so it's not like I got up 10 minutes early or anything. I just really had to rush and get everything done because I was determined still not to be late today. So here I am. I think I will still be on time as normal. So I'm super proud of myself for that. It is just all about discipline, really, in all areas of my life. If I don't discipline myself, if I don't make myself do the things that I don't want to do, it is just not going to get done. And I have to be consistent with it, or then it doesn't matter. So that's why I'm always preaching discipline and consistency. Which, speaking of that, I started to feel bad yesterday after I got to work. Like, I had a super bad headache. The back of my neck was killing me. And then later in the day, my throat started feeling scratchy. And I still kind of have a little bit of that scratchy throat. I don't know how my head's going to be today. We shall see. But my daughter and her wife were both really sick last week. Actually, I'm not sure if my daughter's even over it yet. I mean, they both went and got COVID testing. My daughter went and got tested for everything, like flu, because she's pregnant. She's like 30 weeks. And everything was negative. They told her it was just a cold, you know, that it could last up to 10 days, which I need to message her and see if she is better or not, because it's definitely been at least 10 days at this point, I think. But I messaged them last night and was like, how did y'all's cold start? I said, because I've had a bad headache today, and really my neck was hurting more than my head, to be honest. And I said, and now I have like a tickle in my throat, and I keep wanting to cough, and I'm like, you know, feeling tired and cold and all of that stuff. And they were like, oh my God, that's exactly how it started. So yay. Thanks, Athena, for bringing me some germs. I know I've probably got it from her, because she was a little bit sick on Saturday whenever she got home. They messaged me and said she was sick. Although she seemed kind of fine when she was with us, except for she seemed grumpy after she got up from her nap. So, and they always pick her up right after that. But anywho, I still got up this morning. I thought, well, if I get up and I feel horrible, then I will not work out. I'll just, you know, nap or something on the couch. But I felt okay. I mean, I still kind of have a little bit of that tickle in my throat. We shall see how that plays out. I meant to make me some apple cider vinegar and water, because lots of times whenever I start feeling like I'm going to get sick or something, then I will just drink vinegar and water. Charlie likes to do like honey and vinegar, but you know, I try to avoid the honey, obviously, and it's so gross. I would just much rather drink straight vinegar than mix it with the honey. I don't know why. I just am not a huge honey fan. I did do a recipe this week that had like a couple of tablespoons of honey in it or something, but when you mix it with that apple cider vinegar, it's awful to me. But and I go through stages where I will sip on just apple cider vinegar and water in general, just on a daily basis. It's been a long time since I've done that. And so I thought about that this morning, and then of course I forgot as I was rushing out the door, because I meant to grab just like a little Solo cup or something and fill it up like halfway with water and put a splash of vinegar in it, and then I was just gonna sip on that. There's a book that somebody wrote. I don't know who it is. My mother-in-law will know. She actually bought me a copy of the book. She has like the 1970s version or whatever about the benefits of apple cider vinegar. I mean, it's supposed to help with your metabolism, just all kinds of things. The alkaline pH balance in your body. I mean, it's supposed to help with everything. So like her and Charlie both, whenever they get a cold or feel bad, that's what they take, is apple cider vinegar and honey. I just cannot hardly stand to take the honey part. But I can sip on some apple cider vinegar, which I know sounds weird, but I do have to dilute it with water. If you've ever like taken a shot of that plain, ooh, be ready for your throat to be on fire. So I was just like, oh my God, my throat is killing me after that. That would really set your throat on fire, especially if you already had a sore throat. Anywho, a couple of questions I got kind of to follow up, I guess, on my weekly vlog is my thoughts on like my new face cream that I had bought, and the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, and even that cushion that I bought for my office for my tailbone that hurts all the time. Number one, that cushion, I have not even taken it to work yet. It is in the car. I had Charlie put it in last night because somebody asked me about it, and I was like, dang it. What happened was I set all that stuff in the dining room to get it out of the way, and I hardly ever go in the dining room. The cat's food is in there, and Charlie feeds them, and occasionally I'll glance in there and I see that stuff, and I'm like, oh crap, I need to like go through that. It's some stuff that I'm gonna have to return a couple of items to Marshall's and Home Goods. But anywho, so I have the cushion for my chair with me, so I'm gonna try it out for a day or two and see how I like it. The Tarte Shape Tape concealer, I don't know if it's the consistency or the color that I don't like. Honestly, I don't like either. I like the e.l.f. camo concealer that I've been using for the past couple of years better, and I don't know if I'm just used to that, but I feel like that looks a lot better on my face than the Tarte does, and of course it's probably a third of the price, so there's that. I will still keep the Tarte and use it because I threw the box away, and I just really don't like to return makeup and stuff, you know. I don't know. And I can't remember what color I got. It's like honey or something like that. It almost seems a little too dark for me, or too yellow or something. But I mean, you know, I use like a light concealer and dark concealers, and I'll blend it, whatever. But I wouldn't repurchase it, to be honest. I wouldn't even try like a different color. I just didn't like the way that it blended out on my face. The e.l.f. camo, in my opinion, it works great and it's cheap. A couple of other things that I'm going to return. One is that Jessica Simpson yoga mat that I bought. That is the cheapest piece of crap yoga mat that I have ever seen in my life. Sorry, Jessica Simpson, but that was a fail. It was marked down. It came with those two little blocks. I used it one day. I could barely like do my planks and stuff on it. I felt like I was going to rip a hole in it. It was so weird. I've never felt something flimsier. I'm taking it back. And so, the two vases that I bought to go beside my TV that were kind of like that off-white stone color, we don't like that. They're still sitting up there with the sticks in them, but I think I'm going to return those to Home Goods. I like the actual vases, but they almost have like a pink tone. Once I got them in the house, I realized that, and I think that I'm going to go for more like the blue and white, because I do have like a lot of traditional stuff in my house, a lot of blue and white vases and stuff around. A lot of it came from my uncle. Some things I bought myself over the years, but we have these two blue and white vases in the front living room that I never go in. Y'all hardly ever see that room. And so I took one of them and just set it up by the TV, and it does give it some color. So I'm gonna look. I'm not gonna use those particular vases because I like where they are. They're kind of on these like gold pedestals. It was in my uncle's house, and it just reminds me of him. It's just so him. Sorry, I'm on the road. They are starting to repave like the one side, but I got to get around out from behind this school bus. So yeah, I think we're going to do like a blue and white vase with some greenery in it to give it some color up there. So anywho, so those are all the returns that I'm going to make. And before I go this weekend, I definitely want to try out that seat cushion and see how I like it. Hopefully it won't put a bunch of fuzzies on my bottom to where I'm constantly, you know, having to do the lint roller. We'll see. But anywho, I don't really have much else to update on. Charlie's back at work. He worked a long day on Monday. He was at home mowing the yard when I got home yesterday, so not sure, like his schedule is so inconsistent. Oh, and we should be closing on the house here in a few days. They finally got the paperwork back. Underwriting finally approved everything, sent it back to the title company. I got an email yesterday, you know, that the title company should be reaching out to me to watch for it and let them know. Well, they didn't email yesterday, and so last night at 9:30 we're going to bed, and Charlie's like, oh, did you get back in touch with those people? I was like, what people? And I said, oh, I got an email. He's like, from the credit union. And I was like, she emailed me. I replied, and I told her I'd let her know whenever the title company contacted me. He was like, oh, well, I couldn't hear that voicemail at all when I was at work. I was like, wait, you got a voicemail? I said, I didn't get a voicemail or a phone call. And so I was like, play it. Well, it was the title company. They called his cell phone. It's like, come on, people. Which this is not somebody at the credit union. You know, everybody at the credit union I just have been emailing back and forth with. And it's worked great. But I guess they got the file, and Charlie obviously is primary, and so it has his phone number on there, and so they just called him and left him a voicemail. And then of course he just about deleted it because he couldn't hear it, and then there I would have been waiting. Made me mad. I was like, send me that voicemail. I was like, anytime you get something like that, if you feel like it's something to do with the house, if we're going through a closing, forward it to me. Say, hey, I can't hear this. But it's fine. I will call them today. So that we can finally get that done. Because I'm tired of having that, like, in the back of my mind. I need to get the closing done so that we can just move on with our lives. Like, I feel like we can't do anything or spend money. You know how it is whenever you're buying a house. Well, I mean, going through a closing is pretty similar because you are, you know, still subject to all of the same things. You know, you just have to watch what you spend. So, anywho, not that I need to be spending any more money than what I do. In fact, after we get through closing on the house, we're fixing to hone in on the budget. Budgeting is something, too, that I need to discipline myself with. That's something that I've kind of let go to the wayside. And I tend to, you know, just go spend money on whatever. Y'all see me go do my little shopping hauls. And I do try to bargain shop, and I do try to use coupons and stuff like that. But I still shop a lot. And I know it. I know it's a bad habit, and it is a hard habit to break, let me tell you. Because nothing pleases me more than to either do a quick little shopping haul. Now I'm almost pleased more going home and getting packages. But, yeah, we're going to work on the budget, and I just have like all of these ideas and thoughts and stuff brewing in my head. So I'm excited to get the house closed. Hopefully we can do it. I doubt it'll be this week. She needed like the loan number because we're combining. We have like a home equity loan too. We're combining them into one. The home equity loan is actually at a different bank. And so that was another reason we wanted to do the refinance, just to put them into one. Plus the rate was going to be cheaper. And all of that. So I've got to try to get her that account number today. And she'll have to get a payoff for that, and then hopefully she won't have any issues with that, and we can get the closing scheduled. But that's all that I've got for you today. I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I'm almost to work, and it is 7:54. Look at me go, people. Look at me go. Well, it's actually 7:56. For some reason, my clock in my car is like 2 minutes slow, and I swear I moved it up. But I think or maybe I did move it up. I meant to ask Charlie to move it up 2 minutes. Charlie set the time in it. Charlie always sets the time slow. I will always set the time like a minute fast because I'm always behind. But regardless, my Apple Watch says it's 7:56, but I'm on time. So I'm gonna get off here, shut my mouth. I got a bunch of stuff to tote in, and that big seat cushion and everything. So I will chat with y'all at lunchtime. Alrighty guys, it is lunchtime. I have my sandwich and fruit as normal, a fresh grape Crystal Light, and I am getting ready to finish editing the grocery haul video. And yeah, that's about it. It's kind of been a crazy day. My computer's not acting right, so it's been very difficult. Not my personal computer, my work computer. So it's been very difficult to do some simple tasks today. So hopefully I can get that resolved because I have some stuff I need to finish by the end of the day. But anywho, I will chat with y'all when I get home tonight. Hey guys, so it is Wednesday evening. I can't even remember what day it is. Today was a crazy ass day at work. I just could hardly get anything done. Everything went wrong. I swear everything I touched turned to doo-doo today. But anywho, we made it through. No ma'am, I don't know what you're doing. Lynn is over here trying to get to our food. Let me show you my food real quick. We are having that Instant Pot Mexican casserole that we are turning into quesadillas. Charlie did his the same way today. Let's see if that will focus down a little bit. There we go. Alright, I don't know why that was so bright. But anywho, I just toasted it into 2 Extreme Olay Wellness wraps, cut it in half, and this is some Chobani non-fat Greek yogurt mixed with the Taco Bell hot sauce, which is really good to dip it in. And then here's Charlie's plate. He made himself some quesadillas as well. He didn't pack all of the filling in there like I did. He left some on the side. And then he has some, is that salsa? Yeah. Okay, salsa. And he's going to eat chips with his too. But I'm just going to have this. He could not eat all of his casserole with the chips and everything the other day. So he ended up having leftovers for lunch. But anywho, this is really good. It is extremely filling. It's a lot of food. I feel like I say that about almost every recipe, don't I? Because I feel like I bulk everything up so much with like 0 point foods and stuff that everything is such a hearty portion. So never fear that Charlie is going hungry. Most of the time he's like me and can't even finish the food. So, and that is one tip that I have, you know, to just be successful on Weight Watchers, is to not let yourself get hungry, to use those 0 point foods, to bulk up your meals, you know, if that's what you want to do. If you want to be hungry, then be hungry, but I don't like to be hungry. So I want to be satisfied at night. You know, I want to come in, I'm tired, I need to edit, I want to eat, and I want to feel satisfied. And then I still want room for dessert too, which we have just 1 more serving each of the pumpkin spice muffins that I made, the Lakanto muffin mix. They're pretty good. I like them. They're more filling than that other cake, I think. Would I buy it again and make it? I don't know. I mean, I would definitely, I would make it again, but I think I could almost make something homemade a little better, if that makes sense. Come up with something. We'll see. I don't know. But, anywho, I'm going to get in here. I'm going to eat this, and I will chat with y'all tomorrow. Hey guys, and happy Thursday. I am getting on here a little bit late. It is actually 9:15. I went to work, but then after talking to my boss and everything, we decided I needed to run and get a rapid COVID test. So that's what I'm getting ready to do. I will update y'all after I get the test done. pray, let's say a little prayer. We'll know before y'all see this video whether or not it is positive or negative. So anywho, I'm going to run in here and try to get this done so that I can get back to work, because y'all know I always have so much to do. But I will let y'all know. I'll check in with y'all in a little bit. Hey guys, so it is lunchtime. Sorry I didn't update you as soon as I left the clinic, but my COVID test was negative, which I thought that it would be, but I just had to make sure because I work with a bunch of people. I have a hair appointment tonight, all of that stuff. So anyway, glad it was negative, but I do feel like crap, honestly. I'm not sure I'm going to make it all day today, and I would rather make it all day today and then maybe take tomorrow or whatever as a rest day completely. We will see if I even make it today. My boss is like, just go home if you need to, because I started feeling a little nauseous, but I think it's because my head was just hurting so bad. But I took some stuff and it feels a little better now. I'm going to eat my lunch, or what I can of it, which I forgot my yogurt. I put an extra bottle of water in my lunchbox last night because I have that hair appointment. That way I would have an extra bottle to take with me. Like, I have to have like my grape Crystal Light anywhere I go, and I didn't want to run out of water, and I forgot to put my yogurt in there. So all I have is my sandwich and fruit, but it is perfectly fine. The fruit is delicious on its own. It's just the yogurt's just a little extra something, you know, to add to it. But yeah, so that's what I've got. I'll show you real quick. Sandwich and fruit, and I've already drank like half of a grape Crystal Light, and I've been sipping on my water. I have not drank all of my protein coffee yet either. It's just kind of been a day. But anywho, I have my grocery haul video ready. I just set it to go up at 5 o'clock tonight, and I'm going to start working on the meal prep video. So anyway, I'm going to get off here, get busy, and I'll check in with y'all probably whenever I get home later. Oh, one thing, they did call me in some cough medicine because I could not hardly sleep last night for coughing. So we'll have to pick that up today, and hopefully that will help me sleep. She said it would make me sleepy, so we'll see. Hopefully it will keep me from coughing and I can rest well tonight. I think that's another reason I feel so exhausted today. But I forgot about that. I was just thinking, I'm on my way home. I have to stop at Walgreens whenever I said I'll see y'all when I get home. So now I will see y'all when I get home, after I go to Walgreens. Bye, guys. Hey, guys. I don't even know if you can hear me. I know my voice is cracking, but I just got home. It's a little bit after 8 o'clock. Well, it's 8:30 now, but I had a hair appointment, which I think it looks good. I don't ever have him fix it because I'm going to come home and literally pull it up and go to bed. But anywho, I got a little bit of brown put in there, some low lights. It still looks pretty blonde. At first it looked real dark, but then now that I'm home, I'm like, oh, it is blonde still. But anyway, I'm going to have my last thing of the chicken with the veggies and the quinoa tonight. Charlie's gotten it ready for me. I put my pizza in the oven for my lunch tomorrow. Hopefully I can get up and make it to work and everything. I did not feel good today. I didn't feel horrible, but I didn't feel good. So we shall see what tomorrow brings. I was just glad that, you know, I don't have COVID. I just have a cold. And anywho, I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Love you guys. Good morning, guys, and happy Friday. Yes, I still do not have my voice. I know yesterday I was probably sounding pretty crackly. I don't know if it's better or worse today. I'm actually going to try, after I get through talking to y'all, not to talk so much today, because I need to film a new Yvette haul this weekend, and I really need my voice to be able to talk. So I'm going to try to rest my voice as much as I can today. Oh, I lost the light. Come back. There we go. I want to try to rest my voice as much as I can and try to see if it gets better. I feel like it's slightly better today than it was yesterday. I got my cough medicine last night and took it, and I slept good. I did not want to get up. I did get up, and I still did my workout like normal this morning. I just didn't like overly exert myself. I didn't go as fast on the treadmill as I normally do. But I mean, I still feel okay. I'm tired, but I still felt like if I got my body moving, my blood pumping, my air flowing through my lungs, you know, sweating out this cold, that it would actually make me feel better. So we shall see. I did feel kind of bad at work yesterday for a little while. I went through like a period where I was a little bit nauseous. So we'll see if I still feel that today. That kind of went away after I ate lunch, which was kind of strange. But anyway, I'm hoping to make it to work on time today. Yesterday I got there at 8:04. I was so disappointed because I've been on such a streak of being on time. But I swear I got caught by every red light yesterday. Every one of them. And it seemed like I had to sit for 5 minutes. I was just like, no, seriously, I'm trying so hard. So right now it is 7:50. Just turned 7:50. So I have 10 minutes to get there. So we shall see. I bet I'll be a couple of minutes late, but whatever. They should be happy that I'm even coming in. I am moving a little slower since I don't feel so good. But it's still better than coming in at 8:10 or 8:15, so I'm feeling good about that part at least. But I am trying, I am making a conscious effort to be on time. But overall, it has been a good week, I guess, other than getting sick. I swear it's something every week with me. Somebody said my weekly vlogs are more like my docudrama or whatever, and I think that's funny. And it kind of is, because it's always something, you know. I got a nail in the tire, we got a roof leak, just something all the time. Now I'm sick. But, you know, that's life. So, life's not easy. And I just try to roll with it. I've been through a lot worse things than what y'all seen on YouTube. So that's one reason I just kind of laugh my way through it and go on. I don't think I'm going to get Athena tonight, because I think she's the one that gave it to me, first of all, because my daughter and her wife were both really sick with it. But, like, they were so sick, they couldn't, like, get out of bed for a couple of days. But, anyhow, Athena wasn't sick when I got her last weekend. But they said she seemed sick after she got home over the weekend. So, I don't know. I think that little booger gave me her germs. Which is fine. I don't care. But I don't want to pass it back to her now that I'm sick. So, I don't know if it's how contagious it is. You know, of course, Athena and I, we're always like hugging. She's sitting in my lap and stuff, you know, so we are in pretty close contact. So it's easy to pass germs back and forth. So yeah, so I sent him a message this morning to tell her that Mimi loves her and is going to miss her dearly, because I do want her this weekend, but I just don't want to keep passing these germs back and forth. So hopefully by next weekend I'll be better, and hopefully Charlie won't get it, and we can all be healthy. But I'm not going to talk too long. Like I said, I want to try to reserve my voice today. I love all the comments. You know, I asked last week, like, a nickname for y'all, which I'm still reading through those since I haven't felt good and been tired. It has been a little harder for me to get back to reply. But if y'all know me, I do reply to every comment. So if I haven't yet, I will. Sometimes it does take a couple of days, and I've been extremely busy at work to where, like, I don't even have any downtime to even get on there and really try to do some of my responding. So I am going to try to get caught up on that tonight and everything. But from what I've read, y'all have come up with some good nicknames for y'all, like Jen's Jewels or Jen's Gems, or, you know, something like that. I kind of have to play with some of them and see how that flows, you know, as I say it, you know. But still, if you have more ideas, or if you're just now hearing this, you know, I'd love to have like a cute little nickname to call y'all. So anywho, leave that down below. And also for my emoji this week, if you make it all the way to the end, what do we want to leave today? Leave me like a laughing emoji, you know, like the one that's laughing with almost the tears coming out of its eyes or whatever. I'll try to put one right here. Again, sometimes my emojis don't look the same because it's not what's coming off my phone that I put here. But y'all know, just the smiley face laughing emoji. Because, you know, life is hard and sometimes we just have to laugh about it and make the best of a bad situation and go on. So that's my tip for the week. And yeah, leave that laughing emoji, and I will see y'all at lunch. Oh, one thing, we do have our closing on our house finally scheduled for Tuesday. I will be so glad to get that done. But I will talk to y'all at lunch. I have my pizza today. We are having like a barbecue lunch at work, which they sent out an email yesterday, because it's always awkward because I always bring my own food. But they sent out an email yesterday, you know, that due to the rise in COVID cases, that we were just going to, you know, go get our food and like go back and eat at our desks or whatever, instead of everybody eating outside like the plan. So I was so happy when they sent that email out, because people always wonder why I never like eat the food. It's because, well, number one, it's usually not even good. And number two, it's just not in my plan for today, for Friday. So that made me happy. That way I can just have my pizza and I will sit at my desk and edit and do my own thing and keep my germs to myself today. So with all that being said, I will see y'all then. Love you guys. Alrighty guys, it is lunchtime. I have my pizza today. Y'all know I love my Friday pizzas. Sorry about my voice again. And I am getting ready to edit. I'm trying not to talk so much today, but that's not working out so well. Shocker, huh? But anywho, I'm gonna get over here and work and eat, and then I still have a ton of work to do here today. So busy. I'll see y'all tonight to close out this vlog. Hey guys, so I'm home. It is 7 o'clock now. Charlie worked till after 6. We were just now getting ready to heat up our last one of the Instant Pot, what is it, Mexican casserole, I think, that we've been making into quesadillas, which I've really enjoyed it. I don't know. So what do you think about this dish, the new Instant Pot Mexican?
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah. Do you like this one or the other one better that we did in the Instant Pot? Do you remember the other one?
What was the other one?
It had chicken. It was similar. I think actually I like the other one better.
Yeah, I think I did too.
It wasn't. This one isn't as good. The other one had the chipotle peppers and stuff in it, so maybe it was because it was spicier or something. I don't know. And it had chicken instead of ground turkey. But this one is good. I would definitely make it again. So, and I've used my Instant Pot twice. And then, what did you think of the pumpkin spice muffin mix things?
I thought that's okay.
Yeah, I think they're okay. I mean, if you want something quick and easy to make, they're good. But I think I would rather make something, you know, homemade or whatever, and just kind of put my own little twist on it. So if I make something else like that, I think I would just use some kind of like cake mix, you know, with some pumpkin. And somebody actually sent me a recipe that sounds really good that uses canned pumpkin and a cake mix, and I can't remember what else. You put cinnamon and stuff in there. I thought, well, you know, I could add some of my protein powder and kind of do like a twist on that banana bread, but this one would be more like a pumpkin muffins or something. So, but I'm probably going to make my chocolate cookies this next week, and then maybe try a different dessert the following week, because it's been a hot minute since I've had my chocolate cookies and I've been missing them. But overall, it was a good meal prep. What was our other one? Oh, the grilled chicken, and that one is definitely good. I love the flavor of that. Yeah, it's really good, so highly recommend it. So both meals were nice and filling and satisfying this week. So overall, I think it was a good week, other than me getting sick. But I mean, I feel better than what I sound. I've been saying that all day. So anywho, I will see you guys in the next video. We're going to eat. We're just not heating up our food. I don't feel like I need to show my little quesadillas one more time. I think y'all have seen them 2 or 3 times this week. But I love y'all. I will see you in the next video. Have a great day.